Eddie Delic, who's former Australian amateur champion, going up against Solomon Egberime.
Kevin Hargraves from the Port Melbourne Gym. Good evening, Kevin. Ladies and gentlemen, on Sky Boxing, Fighters Factory Promotions proudly present our second bout. Welcome back to Centre Ring at Fort Knox, Ferntree, Gully in Victoria. When the bell tolls for the first of 6 rounds of welterweight interstate boxing, your referee in charge of the action, Mr. Ignatius Miscellatus. Judges at ringside, Anika Williams, Malcolm Bullner and Brian Membry. Your doctor at ringside, Dr. John Jury. Ladies and gentlemen, 6 rounds of boxing in the welterweight division. Would you welcome on my right, occupying the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, the boxing strength has switched to Adelaide, South Australia for the first time in Australian boxing history. Adelaide boasts 2 national champions, Fearless Fred Knuthia and Jason Asiku. And the man who's taken those men to the top of the national boxing tree, Austin Taylor. We welcome you back to Melbourne, Austin. Ladies and gentlemen, he brings in the blue corner from Nigeria, now based in Ross Trevor, South Australia, scaling 65.20 kilograms, wearing leopard trunks, unbeaten in professional boxing, 4 bouts, 4 wins, 3 inside the distance. Ladies and gentlemen, the number 6 ranked welterweight in Australia. Would you welcome to Melbourne for the first time, Cyclone Solomon Egberime. Egberime. And across the ring, wearing multi-coloured trunks of red, blue with white trim. Ladies and gentlemen, in a distinguished amateur boxing career, 3 times Australian champion, 3 times Victorian champion. He replicated that performance in kickboxing. Victorian, East Coast and Australian kickboxing champion. In professional boxing, he made his big debut here on Murray Thompson's big show much earlier in March this year. Unbeaten also in professional boxing, with wins over Frankie Stockdale, Urson Teakin and New Zealand's Jen Pillay, scaling 65.90 kilograms. Would you welcome Eddie Psycho Delic. Ignatius Miscellatus. On Sky Boxing, we go to the referee's instructions.
Okay, gentlemen, obey my commands at all time. Protect yourselves at all times. Shake hands now and good luck to both of you.
Six rounds of boxing, Fighters Factory. Fight number 2. Well, let's get it on. It's showtime. Round 1.
Well, this looks like a tough fight here. Brian Butler and James Green at ringside here with John Shocker Miles, Eddie Delic in the black and the red and blue trunks, and in the leopard skin we've got Solomon Egberime, and from South Australia at the moment, but he was originally from Africa. And this, Brian, looks like a good fighter. Paint a picture of these 2 fighters for us. Brian Butler.
Looks like a great fight. Eddie Delic, well-credentialed amateur career, former kickboxer, awkward, difficult to hit, has power. Be a good fight for him to win tonight. He needs to step up in class, and he's really doing it against Cyclone Solo Egberime. Came over here as a sparring partner with the Nigerian team, and
got for the Olympics, yeah.
Yep, with the Olympic team, and stayed here. Liked it so much he stayed here and set up camp with Austin Taylor. He's now had 4 fights for 4 wins and 3 knockouts. Saw him sparring Julian Holland and gave Julian all he could handle.
Terrific, Brian.
One to watch.
Thank you, Brian Butler. So here you go. In the leopard skin trunks, they're both from Africa. Cyclone Sullivan Egberime against Eddie Delic, and this is going to be a willing welterweight contest. And in between rounds, we'll have comments from James Grimmer. At the moment, you can tell that Cyclone Egberime has been an amateur boxer. He's got a good stance, good left hand, varies his punches well. But Delic is one tough customer, so it's a perfect match here. Fighter versus boxer. Delic in the red corner. Foxing here with Cyclone. Good overhand right there, but good shots in close here by
Eddie Delic.
Eddie Delic. Delic's waiting in the corner. He's waiting on Cyclone coming in. Good overhand right from Cyclone. 2 good body shots above the commentary position. Swings him round. He's well-balanced fighter, Brian, this Cyclone. Good body shot underneath there from Cyclone. Tries it again. Punches in the back there from Delic. See at the moment here, well-balanced, great fighter here. Well-balanced fighter is this Cyclone. But he's in for one tough customer. Both boxers boxing each other at the moment here. 6 3-minute rounds here of a welterweight action. Delic trying the jabs. Cyclone's waiting.
He wants to keep those hands up, Eddie Delic. He doesn't want to get
good
too cocky.
shots. Right to the body, left over the top there from Cyclone Egberime from South Australia. We won't say he's from South Australia, you know, in the leopard skin trunks. I'm saying Egberime, it's Egberime.
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 We've got to get used to all these names. Sometime I think that's one we're gonna hear a lot more of.
That's right, and just like Earthquake Carter, Cyclone Egberime goes back to his corner, as does Eddie Delic. Very close, James. Egberime, he looked like he had a little bit more going from there. What would the Delic corner be saying now?
Well, I think they've both got the goods to be on the shocker. I think Eddie's not overawed by the situation. He's come out, he threw the first half a dozen punches. They don't look over-concerned there in the corner. But I think he just has to stay careful, throw his punches, stay confident, and it can be an interesting outcome in this fight.
James Grimmer at ringside here, former top heavyweight. We've got a Brian Butler, unofficial scorer at ringside. Brian, how did you see the first round?
I gave that round a draw. I thought, as James said, Eddie came out fast and hard and landed the first half a dozen punches. He's certainly not overawed by Egberime, and looks set for a good fight.
And to the second round. Second round, Egberime from the blue corner. From South Australia, formerly Africa. Good amateur career, as Brian Butler said, came over with the Olympic team and stayed here. Came over as a sparring partner. And Eddie Delic, one tough customer. And he's not frightened. He likes it. You can tell he's going to enjoy this fight. In the blue-red trunks. And from the red corner. He's a coy customer, Cyclone Egberime. Oh, good left hand there from Delic. Stopped him in his tracks. This with the left hook. And he tried a little backhander there. Everybody likes one of them. Down again. Jabs from Delic, not reaching the mark. Comes in close.
Good right hand by Delic.
Yeah, good, and a good body shot from Cyclone Egberime underneath. Egberime walks up, stalls up again. He looks like a Emil Griffiths from many, many years ago, if you can remember that type of fighter.
I certainly do.
Leopard skin trunks, I believe Brian Butler used to wear them. Oh, I thought that left hook was going to connect there. The wrestling going on there. Delic has got the right idea. He's not going to let Cyclone Egberime control the fight. He's going to tie him up when he looks like he's in trouble. Ties him up again. Egberime is this typical gentleman. He's not hitting on the tie-up. Good jabs from Cyclone. Good shots over the top there from Cyclone. One cut on the glove though from Delic.
Yep.
A wait-and-see game here. And I think Cyclone's just wait for an opening. They could plant 1 or 2 shots in there.
That's where the difference in class might come in a little bit, I think, as the fight goes on. I think as Eddie Delic wears out, I think Solomon Egberime is still going to be the powerhouse he has been in the first round, and I think that's when his big punches, power punches, will come to the fore.
I think the only thing can bring Egberime undone, James, is if he takes too much notice of Eddie Delic's roughhouse tactics. If he lets that worry him, he loses composure.
And he tends to be watching a little bit more than actually taking action. Shocker, he tends to be looking at and watching Eddie what he has to do, but he hasn't learned a lot of haymakers as yet.
He's very compact. He doesn't waste punches. That's one good thing.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of punches missed here as they did in the previous fight.
He's definitely got the tools, Solomon. It's just a matter of him landing them.
A couple of good shots there taken.
Oh, that's the right first one.
Good right over the top there. Delic in the red corner. Ties him up again. A couple of little backhanders there. As he steps up again, the Cyclone looking for that opening. And he springs back to his corner there. 6 rounds of boxing. Eddie Delic from the red corner and Cyclone Solomon Egberime from South Australia, formerly Africa. James Grimmer. We have a look over there at the Egberime corner. They seem to be nice and cool there. What would they be saying in that corner right now?
Well, I think that Solomon's definitely got the goods, like I said before. It's a matter of him opening up and landing them. So I think they'll be telling him to sort of like start opening up on the punches a little bit, start working the jab, then come in with the right hooks and the left hooks, which we saw a glimpse of there. But look, I think it's a close fight, and he's definitely not having it all his own way, Solomon.
Thank you, James Grimmer, former top heavyweight at ringside here. Brian Butler, unofficial scorer tonight, Brian.
I gave that round to Egberime by a point. Gave it a 10-9 round. Eddie Delic was still in the fight, but I think Solo was forcing that, and he did land a couple of decent right hands over the top and some nice body shots, as you mentioned.
Into the 3rd round, and 2 rounds gone, and Brian Butler has Cyclone Egberime 1 point in front, and it's unofficial scorecard, by the way, we must remember. Eddie Delic in the red and blue trunks, and the leopard skin trunks of Cyclone Solomon Egberime from South Australia. As James Grimmer said in the between rounds there, maybe the corner of Egberime now would be trying to tell him to step up and actually score more. He's looking for opportunities. Now we might have to create some. And just a little bit more pressure. Good shots, but Delic covering up well. Delic has come to fight, Brian, isn't he?
He certainly has.
You don't want to have to egg these 2 guys on.
Delic's starting to look a little bit flustered. Ooh, he's not scoring with shots.
He threw a right hand in.
He got it. That was a head clash.
Yeah, it was a head clash, and it was a wild right throw by Ed Delic. And when he went down to throw the right hand, he missed and connected with the head. Now, these people from Africa, they've got hard heads, as we know.
They do. I thought as that Egberime ducked under that hook.
He did duck under. I don't think it was
with his head. I don't think it was intentional, but
it wasn't intentional. The doctor's having a look now.
It looks nasty.
Just wait and see what the referee's going to say here and the corner. Because it'll be up to the. I don't know what the doctor's going across now to the. They're calling fight on, which is good.
It's a bad cut.
It's a bad cut. They never let him see out the round and see how far it can go. Delic has got a pile of pressure on here. Berime knows if he stays out the way, they might call it off at the end of this round, at the end of the 3rd round. It's a bad cut. The blood is dripping into the left eye of Eddie Delic. He knows he must do something this round. Can he end it? Egberime, he's not shadowing away from him, he's going after it as well.
Well, they go to the scorecards.
Both boys trying to pile up points here because it could go anywhere in between the rounds here if that doctor comes back up. Delic bleeding from a cut over the left eye. Well, good left. Top of the head there by...
The way he does that little backhand headlock after he misses with a punch.
I don't think it's point legal, but it's turn on. Good left hand there from Delic. Good left underneath from Cyclone. Underneath.
Two
over
good
the
punches
top.
from Cyclone.
Too good. Over the top underneath. Various punches well. Delic slaps into the kidney region of Egberime. Two less that missed there. Right over the top from Egberime. Cyclone putting more pressure on. Delic's waiting, playing the waiting game. Looking for an opening himself. Good body shot there from Cyclone. Left hook up to the head from Delic. That's giving confidence. Went for a wild hook there and missed completely. Delic's going to step up the pressure here. So that eye must be worrying him. He'll be worrying if they're going to stop it in between this in the rounds. And he's getting far too desperate.
He is.
Far too desperate. If it's going to finish, it's going to finish. There's nobody throwing the fight into him. And as we finish the end of the third round there, this decision might rest with the doctor. Referee informing the judges, the ringside judges, Brian, it was a head clash. James, if they stop it now, I mean, what will happen here?
Well, I think we'll go to the scorecards being 3 rounds or under. I'm not sure what the ruling that they've gone under here, but it does highlight that you want to be in front in the fight at all times.
That's right. Well, that's a great comment there from James Hammer. Forget about winning on cuts. You've got to be in front all the time. That's your insurance policy. Brian, nobody's come to see the cut, so obviously I think we're going into the fourth round. So how did you see at the end of the third round? Unofficial score of Brian Butler.
At the end of the third round, I've got Egberime ahead by 2 points. I gave that round to him again. The cleaner work.
Cleaner work, yeah.
Bad fortune about the head clash, but yeah, the cleaner work done by Egberime, and a bit of anxiety's coming to the Eddie Delic approach.
Well, we've got 2 rounds to go. We're into, 3 rounds to go into round 4. Delic has calmed down a bit now. The blood flow stopped. I think he wants to just don't show pony too much and just concentrate on the job in hand, and that's to land more punches. But he's non-fuss, non-plussed as Cyclone Egberime. Very cool customer. There was a barrage. It was like a cyclone himself he was under there from Delic, when he knew he had that cut and it might stop the fight. Maybe he spent all his tickets here, James. You don't know.
Yeah,
Delic.
Well, Eddie started out like a house on fire, but he just hasn't progressed like I thought he would have.
Nice left hands.
The longer the fight goes, the more composed Cyclone Egberime seems to be, but that cut maybe unduly worrying. Oh, great shot.
Big right hand.
That was a left and
Delic's wobbly. He's wobbly.
What a great right cross that was. A left.
Shaking
Opened
it
up with a left and a good
one.
right again. Beautiful straight left rights and a left cross, left hook underneath. Beautiful punches. He's not wasted one punch as Cyclone Egberime in the leopard skin pants.
You can see the experience on him, Shocker.
Oh, never wasted one punch.
Talk about a variety of punches in the last fight. We're seeing him in this fight.
Oh, yeah. Everywhere. And he's picking, going underneath, over the top. Uppercut, left hook. Good left hook again there from Egberime. There's not much that Eddie Delic can do to stop this Cyclone. Very cool customer.
Not one to be intimidated though, Shocker.
No, he hasn't. And oh, it's weathered the storm there. Oh, I think that was the other way around there. I think that was they've taken a point off a Cyclone Egberime, and he was getting charged like a bull. It was like Jake LaMotta heading into him there. There's much he could have done with that.
That's right. You've got to watch his head, Eddie Delic.
Well, sometimes
he does have a problem with his head.
Sometimes the boxer has to put his hands on top of the fighter who's charging his head in case he brings the head up to cut you under the chin.
I think losing that points made Solomon Egberime a little bit angry. I think he's stepped up the pace a bit.
Yes, well, maybe we needed that. Maybe that might be no help to Eddie Delic in the red and blue trunks. Jab there from Delic. Egberime, one of the most compact fighters we've seen out here for a long time. Still learning his craft.
Like James said, he's got to start unloading him in bunches instead of ones and twos. To Eddie Delic's credit, you know, he's wore a couple of big right hands and he got that nasty head clash.
Good shot there.
Good left rip.
He fainted with the left and then left ripped underneath. Good shot there from Egberime, the boy in the leopard skin pants. From South Australia, formerly Africa. Good left there from Delic. Finished off with a good left there.
Finished off with a couple of jabs.
James Grimmer, what would be the trainer's got Egberime in the corner now. Now he's obviously going to be upset for losing a point there, which I think he shouldn't have lost a point there for pulling Delic. What would we be saying to him now? To calm down or use that to spur him on?
Yeah, well, I think now he's started to light the fire. Now I think he's going to be telling him to go on with it. You know, start throwing the punches. He did pick up the pace in that round. After, like you said, probably got a sort of a bit of a harsh decision. Now I think they've time to pick it up and start picking your mark.
Brian Butler, unofficial ringside judge. Brian, how did you see the fourth round?
Well, I'll have to go with Mislacius's call on taking a point off Solomon. I didn't quite agree with it, but I'll go with it and I'll get that a drawn round.
So that means after 4 rounds, you have Solomon Egberime from South Australia, formerly Africa, ahead with 2 points ahead, Brian?
2 points, yes.
2 points ahead, and that was after losing a point as well. So he's putting his head in here. We've got 2 rounds to go, rounds 5 and 6 in this welterweight contest, and it is a great contest. Good left hook there from Solomon Egberime. Smile from Delic. Oh, good left, right, very close in punches. Bit of a slip there. I thought the referee might have took a point for kicking it.
Oh, big left hook by Eddie Delic.
It was. It goes straight through the guard there, which not many have. Tied up in close, both fighters now. There's a bit of fire in the belly, as James Grimmer said, of Solomon Egberime. They've lit the fire, as James said. Good left from Delic. Keep on saying Delic after the great soccer player. It's Delic.
Delic. Actually.
Oh, good right cross.
What a right hand.
I think it was a glance, I don't think it'll make much difference, but it was a good scorer. One for using the inside of the glove.
Takes the shot quite well, Eddie Delic.
He does.
There's 2 more.
Egberime is getting a bit repetitive with the left and right cross, isn't he? It's a straight left, right cross. He was very early on. Tried the left hook. Delic has a bump in the right corner.
Both stepping up a gear in this round.
They are, James. Yeah, the fire's under both of them. The 5th round of this 6 3-minute round welterweight contest here at Fort Knox.
Eddie Delic is actually outscoring Egberime in this round.
He is. It's quite surprising, actually. And he's reaching the target.
If he this up, he may turn it.
He'll be in for one crackerjack of a round if he wins this one. Good body shot from Delic.
Good right hand through the peekaboo.
There doesn't seem to be a lot.
Oh! Nice right uppercut and a hook by Delic. He's definitely not overawed by this guy.
No. And he's fought his way back into it. I mean, that's the great character of the fighter.
Oh, what a left cross.
Good punches exchanged by both fighters there. Good
slapping with that left hook, Eddie Delic then.
It's good score. It's a scoring punch. And it keeps Cyclone Egberime at bay. This has been one of Delic's best rounds, Brian.
One of Delic's best fights. Actually, a great fight by him. He's putting up a great show.
Good shot underneath, taken on the elbow. Good right cross as Cyclone was coming in towards him there. Delic, 2 good shots from Delic. And a good reply from Cyclone Egberime. Delic has shown lots of character here. He looked like he was actually slipping out of the fight, but he's fought his way right back in. And a nasty cut's not a great thing to fight with as well. Great round there from Eddie Delic. I don't have to ask Brian Butler what he's done with this one, but James, before we get to Brian Butler, an unofficial scorer, Delic is back in the corner here. What would they be saying to him now?
Well, we're looking at the last round now. He did turn things around in that round. Like we said, he hasn't been overawed. It's been a high standard fight, I think, and both boys have put in top effort. There's not much more they can tell them. They've given their all, but they do need to keep punching in this last round and take the decisive sort of a round for either win.
Thank you, James Grimmer. Brian Butler, unofficial scorer. How did you see the 5th round?
I gave that round to Eddie Delic.
And how's the fight overall?
I thought he did the cleaner punching, cleaner work, and And look, he looks really fired up and wants to win this fight. I think we're in for a crackerjack of a last round.
Well, on your scorecard, Brian, you have Egberime 1 point ahead.
1 point ahead.
In the last round. So, really, it's the one who impresses this round could bag the judges.
That's it.
Last round. Cyclone Egberime from the blue corner, Eddie Delic from the red corner. 6 3-minute rounds. This is the last of 6 3s. Well, a good start from Delic with a good left. Good straight left there. Welterweight contest. And the new kid on the block, Cyclone Egberime, started off well, but Eddie Delic, to all his credit, he's fought back into the fight. Great character. And that's it stopped. Egberime scored up to...
Oh, what a right hand by Delic.
Great right hand by Eddie Delic there.
He actually rocked Egberime.
And a good straight left from Delic. 2 good scoring punches in the space of about 20 seconds there. Delic has taken the round up. He's taken it right up here. Has he lost too much ground in the early rounds? Who knows? He's certainly making his mark in this round. Eddie Delic in the red and blue pants here from the red corner. The crowd's getting behind him now. They're giving it Delic. As they push each other onto the ropes right above the commentary position here. Rugby working on the range as the referee separates the fighters. Both fighters lunged at each other there and missed with right hands. Delic tying up again. Egberime must start scoring a few shots here. Good punches from Delic. Good left from Delic. He's finding his range. And a good right cross from Delic.
What a right cross.
That buckled the knees of Egberime. And a couple of good lefts to follow up there with Delic. Good body shot from Egberime. Can he finish with a few flurries? Delic seems to have the ascendancy now.
Seems to have gone a bit flat, Egberime, in the last 2 rounds.
He has, because I think this fella here has knocked his confidence a little bit. He looked like he was coasting, and this fella's fought his way back in. Turned the tables, as we say. Body shots not scoring there from Egberime. Good shot to the head.
Nice too, but Eddie Delic straight back.
Straight back. Hit him, hits back. Reaction great.
When you're fighting a guy that won't be intimidated, Shocker, it takes a bit out of your psychological.
That's right. This guy won't go away, as they say. Good uppercut there from Egberime. Good left back, good right cross from Delic. He's coming near the end of the round here, and he's piling the pressure on Egberime. Egberime with his hands at his side. He looks a little bit tired. Oh. Good left hand by Delic. Lazy right cross from Egberime. Not a scorer. Referee breaks him up again. Delic. Seal it good. And that was a great round there from Eddie Delic. Fantastic finish by Ed Delic. James, just quickly, Ed Delic, I mean, he was behind, midway through the fight. He's fought his way back into the fight. That point deduction from Egberime will certainly help his cause when it comes to the scorecards. How did you see that last round?
Well, I think that Eddie took the last round. He sort of put the pressure on, and like Brian said, that Solomon sort of dropped away in the last 2 rounds. So it's going to be close, I think.
Judge Nick Williams completing a shutout, 55-58.